What is going on, everybody? It is Mr. Exquisite Nugget coming back with another episode. We're not going to make this long. I got actually a friend stream in a couple minutes. I'll just listen to in the background. You should know ahead of time that I'll do a quick breakdown or analysis. This won't be like the craziest long video. That the Denver Nuggets have a near complete roster without, of course, De'Aaron Holmes, but I'll get into his injury in a bit. So we'll just be breaking down all the players, where their strengths are, where their role will lie, what position, and where they perfectly fit into the mold under both Michael Malone and the Denver Nuggets franchise. So we'll get straight into this in this open segment, and then we'll discuss the W in a bit. Let's see here. So as we speak, the Denver Nuggets, of course, have the best player in the world with Nikola Jokic. It is very tough to debate it. Forget LeBron, forget KD, forget everybody else. I mean, forget even Embiid, because they won't even compare him to the GOAT, who is Jokic as of right now in the league. What's with the fact that he's won 3 MVPs, MV3, and the simple fact that he's led the team to a championship. We, of course, got Jamal Murray, who just got his extension, as I mentioned in the last video. So it should be interesting to see if he steps up or is a bust. We'll obviously tell. And what else is there? We've got Aaron Gordon, I believe he was the 4th or one of the highest picks in the 2014 draft when we traded for him when he came from Orlando and played University of Arizona. He is our power forward. We got our lethal shooter in MPJ. Hopefully he'll be better defensively and he'll be ready to take on a heavier role now that KCP is gone. I miss that guy, by the way, and Bruce Brown. We've got CB, Christian Brown, who will be filling in that for us. And hopefully, I think as a starting shooting guard, or maybe he'll be backup behind Russ. Who knows how this will work? We don't know the full roster limitation or notations on how this may turn out for the Nuggets. So with Russell Westbrook's latest addition for our backup point guard, hopefully he'll be both, and maybe his shot selection or playmaking and everything will improve. He's still one of the fastest running guards in the league. We have Dario Saric, who we acquired from the Warriors for signing him. So as a backup center, this will be extremely crucial for Jokic to get some help, which should be a pretty good Eastern European connection there. We've got, who else? Vlatko Cancar is back on a 1-year deal. We've got DeAndre Jordan, who will be both our wing and forward. So they're both very good chemistry and good teammates to have there. We also have Jalen Pickett and Hunter Tyson and still Zeke Naji, 3 of the last year's players who, without a doubt, they had a lot of potential, but they were not utilized so well by Malone in the playoffs, or even by the fact that they were just not ready. We also have Trey Alexander right now. I believe he's the last person on the roster, unless I'm missing anybody else, but we should have enough to cover against every team in the West. And I'll break down who we match up best with and not in the next episode or the next video. So either way, right now, it should be interesting to go into detail. After this, I'm definitely going to tune in with Ryan Blackburn here for his podcast with 20 questions. So as of right now, guys, the Denver Nuggets have some good backups, some good potential future players. Like I said, DeRon Holmes, when he comes back from his injury, it'll be something to see. Until then, though, we're all we've got. And as of right now, the Denver Nuggets, I still believe that they're championship contenders in a championship or bust run. Only time will tell if they're ready or if they're prepared. And no, I don't hate the fact that DNVR, I think, is against the idea of having Jamal be good, but I don't think he will, just for the sake of, maybe he goes off for 30, 15, 20 in the opener against Oklahoma City. But as of right now, the Denver Nuggets, they've lost that kind of thing since they were knocked out by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So we'll have to definitely come back around. The Denver Nuggets are they're very young, And ever since losing KCP, we now have to either put our trust in CB, and we definitely have to figure out whether we will cover well against the rest of the West like we did last year, or probably the East, considering we got some tough matchups. So stay tuned on that, guys. It's been nice talking. This was just a quick breakdown of who we've got. We're definitely going to discuss more. I think right now I can discuss here. I'll do a bit of a breakdown. Peyton Watson, and I want to know, like, put some thoughts in the comments what you guys think about if Peyton Watson is ready to be our backup wing defender. Because as of right now, Peyton Watson, I think at start small forward or potentially power forward would be a better fit, just depending on where he lies. He's not the best floor spacer, but he can still definitely get up and get a lot of block shots or even go for some steals. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely catch more from him. Let me know if you guys think he's definitely ready to earn these more minutes under Michael Malone. Because as of right now, I'm looking back at the numbers. Peyton Watson had 6 blocks in the game, 6 blocks in one game. So it's definitely something to see. Don't forget that right now, Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, they're the future. So if anything, we should put our faith in them unless they get traded. And yeah, everything will work out. I'm pretty sure for the Denver Nuggets. And around the WNBA right now, the Minnesota Lynx defeated the Atlanta Dream by 12. I believe it was 76-64. The Liberty had crushed the Dallas Wings tonight, and the current game is the Connecticut Sun, facing off against the LA Sparks. So stay tuned more on that, guys. We got the next episode, which will be discussing which teams the Nuggets match up well against and which they don't around the whole league. So stay tuned for that more on Mr. Exquisite Nugget. Your boy is signing off. Have a good night.